just get this fucking camera set properly here, and get the ISO up a little bit. And how come it doesn't want to focus? Did something get switched here? Don't know what's going on here with the focus. Everything was working a second ago. Ah, there we go. There we go. Let's see it. Oh, we were working. What the fuck happened? Are we focused? Came and telling what? Don't think so. Well, that's what happens when you try to do weird stuff. Like, no idea why we don't have it focused. Very strange. Like, and I don't want to be that close to be focused. That's the problem. Like, autofocus is working really bad on this thing. See if we can do a center fixed focused, and maybe that fixed things. Okay. Sony cameras are so difficult, man. I swear to God. So currently right now, if anyone's watching this, here's what we're doing. I am at home, I'm using my Sony camera, and I'm not using the computer. I'm actually streaming directly from the camera to my Wi-Fi with nothing going on. And let me turn off this noise in the background here. There we go. Now maybe you guys can actually hear me properly. Yeah. Just give me a second. I want to check things here. Turn off this stupid thing and holy fuck. Where is everything? Oh, there it goes. Okay, I'm back. Let's see if we can find myself on here so I can see what you guys are saying, if anybody's saying anything. There it goes. Okay, I'm back. What's going on? KL Productions. Sorry for the shitty stream here. Let me bump up my ISO a little bit. It feels like it's a little bit dark in this place. There, a little better. Big things going on at Naam. Now, there's things I may know and I may not know. And I'm not necessarily going to tell you too much about Naam because, well, I can't. So it's a little bit of a clickbait video. A little bit. Couple of things I just want to mention is some of the leaks. There are leaks already. Every time there's something going down, it's such a shame how things get leaked. So you've probably seen this leak going around of this new thing called a Rain System 1 that I haven't really heard about. I know about as much as you guys know because I saw the pictures and I thought, here we go again. Some people think it's fake. Some people think it's real. They're showing boxes. You know what? Like, here's the truth. Naam's around the corner. You see them boxes in a stock room with barcodes on it and shit. That's a lot of fucking around to fake. You know what I mean? Some idiot in a store saw it and decided to take a picture and put it online. Such a fucking shame. I hate that shit, man. I hate when the companies, and I get it. Before, they would announce something, and then you had to wait 3-4 months before it would hit the store. Now, they announce something, and it's in the store right away. So it's got to get to the store before they announce it. But then you got some piece of shit sitting in a store thinking, oh, I'm going to be famous. So I don't know, man. That fucking really trips me out. I got to say, you know what? This is my first time doing a stream with the Sony camera. With no computer. So there's no capture card. There's no HDMI. There's no USB out. It's literally, I'm not using my phone. Everything that's happening that you're seeing right now is just, I set it up on my phone with the URL and everything. And it's like, I still needed my computer and my phone basically to set it up. But there's no connection right now. The only connection is the phone to the Wi-Fi, and this is doing everything. And it looks fucking fantastic. What's going on, Remington? Yeah, you know, here's the worst part. There's an actual group on Facebook, like a rain group. This guy, Ivan, runs it. And it's a big fucking group. And this guy's the first one to make videos and talk about it. It's like, dude, have some fucking respect for the people who work on this shit. You know what I mean? Like, honest to God. Look how fucking... Listen, man. This is 1080. I'm not even doing 4K that the thing can do. I'm only doing 1080 at 60 frames a second. And I'm using a 35mm lens at like this length from me. Right? And this looks fucking fantastical. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? I should turn it the other way around, sat on my chair and had the big screen behind me. But... whatever. What's going on behind me here, man? Like, got my Amazon packaging and shit in the background and whatevs. Okay, let's get back to business here. What are we talking about? What's going on, Chris? Why do the people gotta leak shit? Now, I guess it's kind of good for a business. Like, they didn't do it on purpose. You know, something gets leaked and the internet gets talking about it, right? So it is the big talk. The big talk of Naam is the Rain System 1 that may or may not exist based on everything that we see. Likely it does. And I don't know shit about it. I don't really... Even though I do stuff with the company, like they'll send me stuff to try out, I'm not in like as tight as you think I am. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Chances are, I bet you these guys will tell me about this new thing like a couple days before Naam. That's probably what I'll know. And I haven't even really reached out to ask about, because I don't really give a fuck. You know, looks cool, but if I don't have it, I don't really care about it. Does that make sense? I have so much gear. I can't afford new shit, so... But I have been asking for a long time on the Prime 4 to have motorized platters, so this might be about as good as it gets. This might be the thing. When will Dead End bring out new gear? Well, who knows? Maybe they bring it out at Naam, maybe they don't. No one's told me anything. And I don't really, from Dead End, that Prime 4 is really good. I don't really know what more I could ask for at this point. All the things I might want the Prime 4 to do, I feel it could be done just through a software update, which they've done lots of times. I'm truly amazed. You know, like, my orange glasses are really killing me here. Let me pop on my regular glasses for a sec. This microphone's working pretty good too, right? Now it's like picks up a lot of background noise. That's about the only downfall of doing this. But it's shit, I've been wearing my orange glasses literally for like probably like the past week. So when I put these on, everything's like, holy fuck, man. It's really crazy how you don't know you have orange glasses on until you switch them. Remington wants to know if anything new come from Alpha Theta. You know, the only thing I will say is they're going to Naam, right? So nobody really usually goes to Naam typically without having something to show. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. January 20th, you should be watching the shit at Naam. Because you're probably going to see some new shit. Because every Naam you usually do, right? So, I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. Just remember, I didn't say no. If that, all I'm saying is, for sure, watch Naam. Honest to God, guys, you know what? For anyone who's been watching my channel, you gotta say, for all the fuck around I do with OBS and shit, I've got this set for 8 megabits per second. I'm at 1080 60 frames. This has got to be one of the best looking streams I've done. Don't you think? Like, does this camera now just look like super goddamn good? I'm pretty fucking impressed. It's almost too good. Like, you're seeing every goddamn... I need a haircut, man. You're seeing way too much detail on me right now. Fucking wild. So, let me rant a little bit. Just a little bit. This has been bothering me for quite some time now. So, you know, I've been running this channel for, 16, 17 years now. It's been a long time, man. People from the beginning, if there's anyone from the beginning, you saw the beard go from brown to gray. I've had more controllers and fucking DJ gear and software and speakers and you name it. I've had so much shit over the last 17 years. It all started with the tractor stuff. I was tractor specialist, then I was Steve's Man Cave, and then we became the TheDjLab. And in my city, Toronto, of about 4 or 5 million people, not that many people know me. I'm not really a big deal here. I never wanted to be a big deal. But now I got the live stream channel. I'm getting the word out and people are coming to the studio and we're doing live streams and shit. And it still feels like I don't get the respect in this city that I should. Considering every single DJ in this city, like when I say they don't know me, like they don't know how big I am on YouTube. I don't think they fucking clue in. Because when they want something, when they need technical support, I'm like the first guy people call. They want out of the blue. And even if I don't like that fucking person, I'll still help them. For some stupid reason. And you think anyone calls you for gigs? So I got a call for gigs. You know, like if I want a gig, I'd have to go beg somebody. So I don't really go play out. But I am going to go play out on January 25th because it's drum and bass. I've never played out drum and bass. I played all the time. I've just never played in front of anybody drum and bass. It's usually like house. Some bullshit house stuff. Nerd report, buddy. This fucking camera right now is just doing Wi-Fi. I mean, this is the live stream built into the A7 IV, which I never really use. So it's not being, it's literally straight from the camera, 1080. I got it set for like 8 megabits per second. And He's fucking pretty smooth, right? And you're right, Remington. Hard to command respect. So my point is, this place where I'm going to go DJ, they didn't tell me a time. It's like an open deck thing. So, oh, we don't like to advertise times because we're trying to create a vibe. It's going to be a 30-minute set only. They got 7 DJs. And me and DJ Easy Eyes were guest DJs. Now, I didn't know what she was playing. And I like her, so it's cool. But, and she's been around a long time, but it's what I do for the community. I just fucking wish somebody would understand. So now I'm going to have to contact these guys and just kind of put it to them that, hey, you want to work with me for live streams, you want to do all this shit, if anything, man, put me at, I said I would play whatever time. I told them, you know, I'm humble enough, I'll play the opener where there's nobody there. I said, but I'm good enough that I'll smoke your best DJ that you've got. So wherever you want to put me. I just expect that they fucking put me somewhere good. Just because I said I would open doesn't mean you should put the fucking guy who's got 17 years of grinding on YouTube helping DJs fucking at the beginning. And I swear to God, if they put me at the beginning, that's cool, okay, fuck it. But if any DJ comes on after me that night that's shittier than me, I will be the first motherfucker to walk up to that booth and say, what the fuck, dude? I will cause the biggest fucking stink you've ever seen in the city. If you're going to put me first, you better make sure the people you put after me are really fucking good. Don't you put some train wreck motherfucker who owns no equipment on after me. Understand, guys? This is why no one wants to book me, because I put the money in, man. I put the money in. What's going on, Chris? Sony A7 IV with a, it's like a cheap lens, man. It's a Samyang 35mm. Like, it's a prime lens, but it's not like it's expensive. And I'm like this far from the camera. There's my hand, you know what I mean? I'm that far. And lighting, that's what else is crazy. I've got nano leaf lighting on the walls. It's just set for white. I got one in the front, one just happens to be on the side. And let me try something out here for a second. Hey Google, set the shapes to teal. Hey Google, change the hall to red.
Sure, changing hall to red.
So I can give myself a little bit of that cinematic look. Yeah. Oh, you can bet, Lewis, that there's going to be DJs that come on after me that are total train wreck motherfuckers. You can bet. I can't get over how fucking good this looks. All that money spent on a Mac Mini so I could stream, and you know, this camera could stream. Now, the one thing I noticed, if you want to stream on your Sony camera, a couple things you need to know. Make sure your date and time is set correctly. I kept getting things about the root certificate not being fucking up to date. I had to set another setting on there about the root certificate. I kind of need to make a video on how to stream with a Sony A7 IV, because I was about to buy a Sony, I still might, a Sony A6000 to stream with OBS and everything. Because I'm like, why am I using such an expensive camera to stream? But this camera can do the streaming without OBS, without HDMI, without anything. I got a dummy battery in it right now, but I could be like hands-free, walk around with this thing. And I did it one time before where I had this Wi-Fi connected to my phone, and it wasn't the greatest. It was okay, but I think being like on a dedicated Wi-Fi connection. So what I didn't even consider about this kind of shit is if I do a wireless system from the Sony camera to a mixer, I could take this camera and walk around a club and film with this rather than the Pocket 3. You know what? You know what I might do? Maybe Maybe that's what I should do. When I go DJ, seeing it as they only want to give me 30 minutes anyways, yeah, maybe I'll just pre-record a set. Maybe I'll just rip someone else's set off of YouTube. I'll put the stick in, I'll play someone else's set and just pretend. Wouldn't that be a fucking funny troll? Wouldn't that be the funniest shit that I just fucking fake it? Who would know? Who would even guess that I would fake a DJ set? Because they're like, well, you have all that gear. That doesn't mean shit. Maybe I'm just done with my money. So yeah. Thanks for the idea, Chris. Hey, what's going on, Fizz? So, for anyone who doesn't know, what makes this even funnier is Fizz music. It's his event. That's what makes it funny. I never considered Fizz was going to come in here and be on the stream. Oops. I guess I can't do that now. Oh my god. Just when I say nobody from Toronto watches my channel, and then the guy I'm gonna go DJ for his party, he happens to be in the stream. When there's literally 13 people. What are the odds? I'm gonna go play a fucking lotto ticket, man. Yeah, Fizz is like everywhere, like Say TV. So Fizz, I don't know if you caught it, right? But, and you know, me and Fizz will have this conversation later on. All I was saying is like, shit. And Fizz has been around a long time too. So he knows, he was in the scene, came back in, and fucking nobody won't do shit for the guy. So what does he do? He turns and says, fuck everybody, and he does his own shit, and he builds his own night. And that's what you have to do in Toronto. You can't rely on nobody else to do shit for you. If you want to be doing something, you gotta do it yourself. And I don't know why I haven't. You know, I keep thinking the same thing that, you know what? No one ever wants to give me a fucking chance. And I don't, you know, as much as I'll be an opener, I don't really want to be an opener. I feel like, fuck, I've spent the money, I put the time in, I have the experience on the gear. Like, I should have a good slot. It shouldn't be about how many people I brought or anything like that. It should be who's the best fucking DJ. So I'll say it again, that whatever time I go on, I sure in the fuck hope whoever goes on after me, they better be really fucking good. That's it. Sounds like an asshole thing to say, but I do feel every DJ should feel that way. If you go on and you're on like an early time, whoever's on after you should be better than you. As good or better. If someone comes on after you and they fucking train wreck, or they don't know, or they're like staring at their fucking controller and they're not engaging and they're just a boring shitty DJ, you should have a problem with that. Because promoters and people who book DJs should know who they're booking and understand where they're putting people. It shouldn't be based on, you know, how many people did you bring? Because honestly, I've got some people who say, oh, I'm going to come, and then people say they're going to try. I'm going to try. If you say you're going to try to do something, you're not going to do it. Don't fucking lie to my face. So I don't ask anybody to come watch me DJ, because I'm not going to go watch them DJ either. You know what I mean? So I'll put out there that I'm DJing, and if they want to come, be my guest. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. Toronto's been called the Screwface Capital. That's funny. Nerd Report. I should get you to do one for me and be like, you know, DJ Louis Love in the mix. Live from LA. That would be pretty funny. I'm truly amazed. Yeah, don't come to Toronto for a holiday. I gotta say, I'm still really fucking blown away by the picture quality on this camera. Unreal. Finally, I'm getting Nick Spinelli quality and Cleveland Terry quality camera. And probably, I could have made it a little better. I went easy. I didn't want to like crank up the bitrate. And I probably could have even did it at 4K, so... But Looks pretty fucking clear. And all I was really doing is like this camera was overheating and I bought a fan for it. But then I thought maybe it's a dummy battery. So I bought like another dummy battery. The dummy battery, you plug it in so you can connect power and not chew your battery up. And I think it was a dummy battery, to be honest. Kind of feel that way. Alright, Fizz. I'll see you later, man. Let me know when you're really gone so I can keep on talking shit about the party, okay? I'm just fucking around. I'm not. I'm not really talking shit. I'm just ranting in general. Like, fuck. There's so many people in Toronto that I swear to God, they show no appreciation for me. And all of a sudden, man, when I think about all the shit I've done for people, and I said to my girlfriend, I'm like, is there something fucking wrong with me? Like, do I stink? Is there something going on? Am I just too fucking salty? Because it feels like people are there, they're in my face, and then they're gone. And it's like, I thought we were friends. I thought we're at the beginning of a new friendship, and then they're like, fucking ghost mode. And I'm offering people to come over and DJ for free. I'm offering people to come over and hop on $20,000 worth of equipment and my time, and I rent the space and use cameras like this and film them, and I gotta chase them down? I gotta suck their dick to get them to come to my place? That's not right. People should be banging on my door, begging to come. Content, man. I'm trying to help people make content so they can become big DJs and they can get out there and do shit. It's not about me. It's not about my shit. I don't fucking need them on my channel, you know what I mean? Like, I can DJ on my own channel. I'm trying to do them the favor. You know, and I'm trying to make some money. I'm not charging a lot of money. $50 an hour, 2-hour minimum. It's cheap as fuck. You can't. What else can you spend $100 on in 2 hours and get something tangible to help you? Fucking nothing. Just you can't. You know, I had a bunch of people that have been on my channel that have been trying to help out, and I'm like, you know what? I'll work with you. I'll work with you. They want to work with everyone else. Like, pick someone, and I will work with you. But if you're going to go around and take my time and their time and their time, and you're eating at everyone's table, you're not invited to dinner anymore. You see what I mean? If I'm willing to feed you all day long, and you want to go sample everyone else's cuisine, fuck that. You're not going to eat at my table, if you understand that analogy. There's a few people that they've been over for dinner a few times, and now you want to go eat everywhere else. Well, go eat somewhere else. You don't need me. So bullshit. So I'm trying to get 12-inch skins to send me a skin for something. Something that we can't talk about. Don't you love when there's things I can't talk about? Because there's things I might know, I can't say. Nerd Report knows. Fuck people, because people are flaky, man. There's only certain people I can rely on. Nerd Report is one of them. My buddy Lewis. And never met him in person. It's all through YouTube. He's got the YouTube channel, Nerd Report. That's right there. He's got lots of songs out on Beatport and Apple and everywhere else under DJ Lewis Love, or just Lewis Love, probably you'll find it. I guess you could put a link to your shit because you are an administrator. 12-inch skins has been always fucking good to me. Jared is a great guy, and Jeff is running the synth skins. I think they're going to hook me up with a skin for my my Behringer RD8 to make it white. That'll be looking really fucking cool, man. I think that's why I don't use my RD8, because it's not white. You know, my guys in music, Den and DJ, Rain, they're always good to me. The guys at Pioneer DJ are pretty good to me. You know what I mean? They're not as good as the other guys, but they're pretty good. Guys that played a record, Eugene, he's good to me. So I've got people. Peter Lee, Rain System 1 is coming. What's your thoughts on the leaks so far? I hate leaks. Because I don't want to see pictures and boxes. I want to see what it can do. I want to know all the details, right? So, leaks, you know, a teaser video is one thing, but when it's a fucking leak because some idiot at Guitar Center took a picture and sent it to his buddy, that pisses me off. You know what's even worse is Guitar Center does this shit all the time, man. They'll get their shit in advance for a release, and somehow they sell to somebody, and you get that fucking, when all the review guys are getting ready to have their launch date, and there's that one fucking idiot that somehow got their hands on one a day or two early, and they release their fucking video and ride the wave, and they get like a gajillion views. So hopefully that's not what's going to happen this year. And here's what I got to say about this. I wanted a Prime 4 Plus with motorized platters. I want the 10-inch screen that tilted. A screen in the middle where I have, you know, vertical waveforms. Like, you know, if you are a Rain user, a 70, you do you did like an S11. I guess this screen's bigger and it's better. I just would have liked the waveforms going horizontal, because what I'm used to. It being 2-channel only, I'm not really a 4-channel guy, but it would have been nice. I can assume it has an auxiliary in on it, hopefully. What else would I say about that thing? It's probably going to be good. You know what I mean? Like, there's no doubt. I expect whatever this thing is going to be, it's going to be good. What else can we talk about? Oh, you know what else I'd like to talk about quickly? USB sticks. You see that USB stick right there? Not sure how it got scratched already, but it did. If you're going to be a CDJ user, just keep something in mind. CDJs, Canadian 3000Xs are worth $4,000 plus tax each. So a pair of them is like $9,000 here in Canada. If you're going to play around a $9,000 worth of CDJs, don't go rolling in there with a fucking $10 USB stick. Easy, simple, right? That's a simple math. Don't use some cheap piece of shit stick. And then if things fuck up, you're like, fucking CDJs, maybe it's your fucking stick. When you transfer music over to your stick, it should not take you 30 minutes for 30 songs. That's not normal. You might think it is, but it's not. I can transfer over like 1,000 songs in like a that. Because good stick. Yes, it says record box on it. Yes, it's worth a little bit more money than the SanDisk version of the exact same stick, but you get 3 months of the record box. One of their tiers, the plus or some shit, I don't know. You get something for your extra money. What else are you animals saying here? What's your thoughts on this new leaked controller? Is it something you plan on getting? Here's my one downfall of this camera, this angle, is at this distance here, for me to look at it and see myself properly, I have to do this. If I do that, everything's a little fuzzy and it strains my eyes a little bit, so I almost have to like look into the lens and not pay attention to my screen. It's a little bit trippy. A little bit. I'm gonna play some of this shit here for you. That'll be my stream all day. Just trying to get these fucking... Get that shit on the fucking loop there. You can't even cheat. You can't even cheat with this fucking thing. Whatever. Bought this for the girlfriend's little great niece. Forgot to send it over at Christmas time. So... keep it for a birthday present. Keep it for the birthday. Okay, guys, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to stop the stream, and I just want to do a little test. I'm going to restart it, and I'm going to bump up the numbers on to see if I can get 4K and just how much I can crank this in on my Wi-Fi. Is what I think the plan is. So yeah, I'm just going to reach around and hit the button. We're going to stop.